and District 10 championships on Stream TV.
Stream Sports welcomes you to Titusville Rocket Boys Soccer. This afternoon, the Rockets welcome the Eisenhower Knights to Carter Field. Our coverage of Rocket Soccer this season is made possible by these sponsors. By Oil Creek Plastics. By Titusville Area Hospital. By Interstate Pipe and Supply. By State Farm Insurance. By Poppies. By Armstrong. By J. Gill Plumbing and Heating. By the Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville. By Fat Chad's Brewery. By New Directions Community Credit Union. By the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home. By Marsh Home Center. By Ben Leach for Magisterial District Judge. By Edward Jones. By Larry's Auto Service. By Corky's Pizza. And by the Titusville Beverage. And we welcome you inside the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show. Luke Rio along with Mr. Gary Barnes, Adam Bodemer, Mr. Steve Johnson joining us here this afternoon. Gary, Rockets coming off a win last week against Corey. Very, very good outing by the Rockets.
It was very impressive. If you remember going back to the Mercyhurst game, I made the comment when I was talking to Coach Deem that I could see that their passing game was starting to come together, but it was a little bit too slow and telegraphed. Well, I tell you what, at Corey, it was crisp, it was fast, it was accurate, and it resulted in a 6-goal win against a Corey team that basically had most of their players back in the penalty area. And I don't care whether you're playing against players or you're playing against 9 garbage cans. It's still difficult to find space. The great thing also about that game was I know that Coach had been talking to centre forward Tyler Gallant about him in previous games coming far too far back, and then when the ball was played up, the defenders would have about a 20-yard start on him. And he's managed to basically get him to stay upfield on the defender's toes, and it resulted in the first hat-trick that we've had from a Titusville player since someone I think you know quite well, a guy called Sam Rio several years ago.
And we don't have the exact stats on that, but no, it was a great outing. And what I really liked, Gary, the passing was very crisp, as you said, but the other thing I liked, the aggression.
Yeah. I mean, it was basically, if you're a coach, you sit back and you're just watching all of your hard work come to fruition. The other thing I want to point out about that game is there were 4 different goal scorers.
Yeah.
You know, there was who else scored?
Ty Witowski.
Ty Witowski scored the first goal, and I think that's Ty's first goal. Beautiful left foot shot. Brady Hasbrook scored from a mistake, and I think the last goal, I believe it was Quincy. It's either Quincy or Aaron, I wasn't quite sure. But, you know, in the past, we've relied on 1 or 2 players to score goals, and I know that this season we've had at least 6 different goal scorers. Jax has put some in, and as has Owen Vincent. And also, I tell you what, I swear before this season is finished that Ian Cartney is going to score a goal from 50 yards out.
He's got the leg and the power to do it. Steve, you're a soccer fan. Talk a little bit about just what you love about the sport.
Well, it's very diverse. Just about anybody, you probably wouldn't agree with me, but about anybody can play this
Absolutely.
sport.
It doesn't matter what size you are.
Exactly. And you see a lot of different, on a team, as you just mentioned, a lot of different players on the field, off the field, scoring goals, what have you. And that's pretty exciting.
And that's the beauty of it, Gary, as you were saying about Corey and seeing different guys getting a chance to put in a goal for that game. Anybody from any spot on the field could have that potential.
Absolutely. And let's not forget our bombshell of a defense. Rumsey, Rio, and Cartney, ably helped by Caleb Cherry at times. That's a ferocious back line.
It is. Hey, we got, not only are the Titusville Rockets battling the Eisenhower Knights tonight, but they might also be battling the weather. We're going to talk about the weather when we come back, which is why our camera angles might be a little different tonight because we're hiding in case we get the storms we're supposed to get. We'll talk about that in a moment. We'll take this time out and be back with more. We've got boys soccer for you tonight as the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show continues here at Carter Field.
Interstate Pipe and Supply takes pride in providing superior customer service. That's why our dedicated employees are well trained and have the experience to offer friendly, quick, and reliable service and support. Need materials delivered to your job site? No problem. Interstate offers fast delivery from our 4 locations in Western Pennsylvania. We also serve Eastern Ohio, Northern Western Virginia, and Western New York. Service means business at Western Pennsylvania's premier pipe and supply company, Interstate Pipe and Supply.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch.
Pinch time.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
Don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Poppy's Equipment and Storage Rental in Pleasantville is your hometown source for quality equipment and exceptional service. Now an authorized steel dealer, Poppy's is everything from saws and mowers to diggers and more. Planning an event? We've got tents, tables, chairs, heaters, generators, firewood or propane. Whether you're building, landscaping, or just tackling a weekend project, Poppy has you covered. Stop by Poppy's on the Tionesta Road in Pleasantville or call today and let's get your next project or party started.
For over 30 years, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating has taken pride in being the premier heating and air conditioning service provider in the area. Our highly skilled and certified technicians will work closely with you to address your heating and air conditioning repair, installation, or maintenance needs. And with the J. Gill Service membership, you can take advantage of additional benefits like filter replacements and priority service scheduling. Plus, members get 10% off future projects. Call today to get a free estimate or ask about financing options. Call J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today or visit them online at jgillplumbingheating.com. New Directions Community Credit Union is now open in Titusville. They may be new to our community, but they've been serving our region since 1974, providing their members with affordable products and services. Membership is open to anyone who lives, works, worships, volunteers, attends school, regularly conducts business, or who owns a business in Venango, Forest, Warren, or Crawford counties. Visit their new location at 206 South Martin Street in Titusville to learn more about becoming a member. Best of luck to all the students and athletes this fall from New Directions Community Credit Union.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next Magisterial District Judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home has been serving the needs of Titusville and surrounding communities since 1965. Mr. Garrett believed in tradition and commitment to excellence, standards that have been passed down from one generation to now a new generation, who will work to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. When you need them, they will be there for you. This has been their foundation for almost 60 years. The Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home, 303 North Washington Street in Titusville.
And welcome back inside the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show. Weather-wise here this afternoon and into tonight, thunderstorms. It's warm right now, about mid-70s. We are supposed to be getting some rain in the next, 20 minutes, half hour, maybe by 4:30. So we'll just be on the lookout, and they will get in as much as they can, Gary. And there's a delay. So it could be an interesting afternoon here.
I'm expecting an interesting afternoon. I was talking to Coach Mike Taylor, a fellow expatriate, although he is from Liverpool, but we'll forgive him for that. I think we've been in before Liverpool, Manchester, where I'm from, kind of like deadly rivals. So we have some nice banter about that. But we played Eisenhower nights early in the season, 1-4-1, but I wouldn't read too much into that, because remember last year we beat Eisenhower 5-1 away, and then at home we lost to them 5-0. And I remember joking with Coach Mike Taylor. He was having some banter with me, saying that they won an aggregate 6-5. So we'll see how it goes today.
Yeah, and there he is working with his team.
Yeah,
but yeah, you've had some good conversations with them over the last couple years.
Yeah, I have, and in the nice-looking goalkeeper jersey stakes, I think Gavin Haight there. I think that's a nice pronunciation. I like that broad diagonal black, block. I won't call it a stripe on his jersey, and he's got matching green boots as well, so I think he's definitely in the running for the Barnes, away team Barnes Beautiful boot boot prize.
And then on Titusville's side,
you've got you got Brady there with some really bright orange numbers. I think I'd call that tangerine, that colour. What do you think, Luke?
Well, there's Watoski dressed to be a keeper here tonight.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We're going to have the starting lineups.
Before I forget, I am contractually obliged to reveal that Gabe Law in the Titusville goal is the #1 goalkeeper in the country. Self-professed.
Absolutely. All right, another break. And we'll be back with more as the Rocket pregame show continues here from Carter Field. This is the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go and be that nurse or medical worker and have a real impact on lives, or whether you want to go and help that business improve its bottom line, this is the place, and now is your time to go with confidence, to go with skill, to go succeed. The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville.
I'm Ronnie Long.
And I'm Lisa Mellon.
The name Armstrong reflects more than just a company. It's a promise.
While others focus on the short term, we're building for a future that's limitless.
From the dawn of cable television to the rise of the digital age, We've delivered cutting-edge technology like our advanced fiber network that redefines what's possible.
Guided by our core values, we have proudly served and strengthened communities like yours for generations.
Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding is located at 305 East Spring Street in Titusville. Marsh Home Center welcomes you in to explore their growing inventory of name brand furniture, appliances, and bedding. Need something not currently in stock? No problem. Order from Marsh's online catalog and have it delivered right to your door. Visit Marsh's to see their entire showroom, ask questions, see what items are on sale, or just stop in and say hi. Marsh Home Center Furniture, Appliances, and Bedding behind Giant Eagle in Titusville.
Captain's meeting with the refs here. Gary, going over last minute things before we get things started here. We're going to be wrapping up our pregame show in just a moment. Your final thoughts before we get into the match here this afternoon.
I'm looking forward to a good contest. I mean, Eisenhower, we know, haven't got the results that they'd like to this year, having lost some of their senior players, but they play good soccer and they play good attacking soccer. Like I say, preached by their coach, Mike Taylor. Also want a bit of a shout out to Titusville coach Adam Deem. He's had a busy 24 hours. He was coaching 2 youth soccer games with a couple of his kids yesterday. And it's also his son's 3rd birthday today. So
nice.
Congratulations to that. And here he is, getting no rest whatsoever on the field once more. So let's hope that the muscle memory from the Corey game stays with the Titusville players, and I'm looking forward to a really exciting contest.
All right, we're going to take our final break. We'll come back and have the lineups, the national anthem, and the start of this match, the Rockets and the Eisenhower Knights, as we wrap up the Gordon B. Garrett Funeral Home Marsh Home Center pregame show.
Titusville, Pennsylvania, a place built on innovation, manufacturing, and hard work. For decades, plastics have been a part of that story, shaping industries across America. At Oil Creek Plastics, we carry that legacy forward as a family business committed to integrity, craftsmanship, and community. From farms to cities, our American-made products power progress, support jobs, and keep our hometown strong. Oil Creek Plastics. We don't just make plastic, we make a difference.
Number 2, Rever Caldwell. Number 4, Mason Degnan. Number 19, Logan Doherty. Number 7, Easton Fitzgerald. Number 3, Braden Frank. Number 15, Derek Geyer. Goalkeeper, Gavin Haight. Number 14, Jace Lang. Number 10, Michael Meisner. Number 16, Isaiah Regal. And number 20, Bryston Wilkins. Head coach, Michael Taylor. And now, the startup for our very own Titusville Rockets. Number 7, Ian Cartney. Number 10, Caleb Cherry. Number 5, Andrew Donaldson. Number 14, Tyler Gallant. Number 4, Brady Hasbrook. Goalkeeper, Gabe Lohr. Number 6, Evan Mellenbacher. Number 20, Bennett Morrison. Number 27, Aiden Patterson. Number 9, Colin Rio. And number 12, Jax Warner. Head coach Adam Dean, assistant coach Robert Carty and Toby Cressman. Now please stand for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Stream Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of Titusville Rocket Sports on Stream TV.
And we are just about set to go here at Carter Field. That's good to be back. We spent 3 weeks on the road with football. Gary, I don't think we were here last week. We were covering volleyball, but it's just good to be back. It feels like we're home.
The nice thing is we don't have the sun shining in our eyes this evening. Let's hope we don't see any lightning, though.
We'll be keeping an eye out on that. It's Stream Sports presentation of boys soccer here tonight. Mentioned Titusville got Eisenhower just a couple weeks ago there. We'll see what happens here tonight.
Yeah, like I say, it was a 4-1 win for Titusville. But I was talking to their coach, the Eisenhower coach, Mike Taylor, and he was telling me that was their first game without any preseason games. So maybe not a lot to read into that. Bryson Wilkins gets us off. Hasbrook quickly in. That was something I noticed at the Corey game, that Hasbrook was playing a little bit further back. In the earlier games in the season, he was playing right up on the forward line. And against Corey, he played a lot more in midfield. And Gallant tries to break. But foiled by Jace Lang. That's a name I think we remember from last year, Luke. Referee not happy with something. Well, I think that's one of the earliest I've ever seen a player. We've not had 1 minute of play yet, and wow. Number 4, Mason Degnan, is heading to the sidelines. Presumably, he must have said something to the referee that he didn't like. Well, he's been replaced by Michael Rutsky. Well, referee Rick Shrout is definitely a no-nonsense referee and demands complete control of the field.
Well, that happened in about 45 seconds.
Not a minute gone, already we've had the game's first major incident. Hasbrook fine with the ball. As is Bennett. Comes back to Nolan. Nolan tries to send the ball down the right wing, but it's intercepted by Wilkins. Nice pick up by Derek Geyer. Derek sends the ball away. Try and get his forwards going, but Cullen Rio, get my Rios mixed up. Cullen Rio with a rather flashy yellow headband there. Makes the clear, tidies up. Good defensive work. Warner fighting, but couldn't get past. Braden Frank. Braden took a bit of a knock on the ankle there, had a little bit of a limp. Titusville throw near the halfway line. Nice long throw. Looking for Hasbrook. Hasbrook picks up the ball. Hasbrook's making progress, but runs into a wall of white shirts. And away come Eisenhower with Rudsky. Nice interception by Warner, but Rutsky knocks him off the ball, and then Jack knocked Michael Rutsky down. Free kick to be taken by Derek Geyer. Searching ball, but good out. Carney. And foot race now. But ball runs out of play. Andrew Donaldson couldn't keep the ball in. Andrew's fast, but he's not a Jaguar. Titusville forcing Eisenhower back a little bit. These opening few minutes. Just wonder how that early yellow card might have affected Eisenhower. Well, Hasbrook battling for the ball. I've said that a few times. I won't exactly call that a foul throw, but it was. Long throw now for Titusville. I think it's going to be a long throw anyway. Oh, corner coming in. Go ahead and go! Well, Tyler Gallant continues his goal-scoring feats. A beautiful cross to the far post. Tyler rose high above everybody else and planted a really nice, neat header straight into the net of Gavin Hout.
Yeah, here it is again, Gary.
Beautiful
nice
header. Beautiful header. Well-worked goal. And with just under 5 minutes gone, Titusville are in the ascendancy. Rockets 1, Knights 0.
Beautiful.
Tyler Gallant in the form of his life, Luke.
Yeah, Steve, when that's executed perfectly like that, it's beautiful to watch.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, all the way from the corner.
That was a great corner kick and a magnificently headed goal. How are Eisenhower going to respond? Well, Braden Frank's trying to respond, but Gallant is pushing this defense back. Plays the ball to Donaldson. Donaldson swings one in, but swings it past the goal. And so it'll be a goal kick to the Knights. Taken by Reva Cordill. Sorry, no, that's Liam Wilson, I mean. Ball intercepted. But Cartney clears up. Managed to get a tackle in to Reva Cordill. Coach Mike Taylor of the Eisenhower Knights is trying to call the attention of the referee. I think he possibly wants an explanation of that early minute sending off or yellow card. Good header there by Patterson. A lot of good headers. That's a good ball by Donaldson. Looking for Gallant. Glance it again. Gallant scores again. What a lovely pass that was from Donaldson. Nice angle ball into the penalty area for Tyler to run onto. He outstripped the defence and planted a left-footed shot past Gavin Haight into the Eisenhower goal. And with only 7 minutes gone, Titusville are 2 goals to the good.
Yeah, good form there, Gary.
Really nice, yeah. Love it when you move the ball backwards. when you do the reverse angle, does that mean the goal doesn't count?
Yeah, then we reverse it again. It's like Time Life. It allows you to go back and relive all those memories in our 20-disc collection if you order now.
Well, Tyler Gallant has exploded. I mean, I don't think he had many goals before the Corey game, and now he's got 5 goals in a game and 5 minutes. Donaldson ends of Hasbrook, but this time cut out by Easton Fitzgerald. Long ball launch, Caleb Cherry in a chase. But ball breaks kindly. Frank with a throw in. Nice throw, but cut out by Warner. Shot coming in, I think. Shot coming in. Oh! Well, that was a nice effort there by Bryson Wilkins. But Jax wanted it really well. He kind of harried him there to hurry the shot. Didn't have too much power in, and I would say easily dealt with by Gabe in the Titusville goal, but gave us a little bit of excitement, letting it bounce off his chest. Evan now. Evan makes a turn. He's got Brady in front. Brady's free. Oh, Brady. Good covering there by Easton Fitzgerald. It looked as though Titusville were going to have another shot at goal, but good defending by Eisenhower. Warner plays the ball out. It's another shot. Well, the ball bounces back into play off the football upright, but that's going to be a goal kick. Evan Mellenbach is creating havoc down this right-hand side. Warner picks the ball up. Warner shoots, not far away. Well, Jacks, the ball came to him and he controlled it with one movement, and then he hit a swerving shot with the outside of his right foot, just curled away from the Eisenhower goal. Headed on by Bennett. Donaldson inside to Bennett, but it's picked up by Eisenhower. Nice turn by Reva Cordill, but away goes Gallant again. Here's another foot race. Oh, what a tackle. Diving tackle by Michael Meisner there. Real desperation defending, but he had to make sure he got the ball and not the man, and he did his job admirably. Looks like Mason Degnan has served his punishment for whatever offence he caused, and he's looks as though he's ready to resume play. Excellent defending there by Jace Lang.
Gary, we want to know what's the fastest you yellow carded somebody as an official.
Fastest? Oh, I can't remember. It certainly wasn't within the first minute.
You handed it out like bank candy. You were known for that, weren't you?
Well, I think you know the famous story that I did actually send my own son off, and then he wouldn't talk to me for a week.
So then you did it again?
So usually it's usually the start of the second half when the ball drops in. Well, I think that the Eisenhower defense were unlucky there.
I did see that.
The ball just came to the near post, and I don't know if it actually went in off a Titusville player or an Eisenhower defender. Ball comes across from Donaldson. Well, it looks like Bennett scored on the near post. So, yeah, doing Bennett Morrison a disservice there. He anticipated where the ball was going to go and stole a march on the Eisenhower defense. And just over 10 minutes gone, and it's Rockets 3, Knights 0.
2 for 2 on those corner kicks.
Yeah. I think Coach D must have been working on set plays this week. Cherry with the throw, looking for Mellenbacher. Logan Dockesy, though. Some fine defending and forces a goal kick. Well, I think you got a feel for Gavin Haight in the Eisenhower goal. He looks as though he's in some pain, actually, Gavin, right now. not having a happy time of it. Titusville has scored 3 goals, and I don't yet think he's had to make a save. But Gavin does look in some discomfort right now.
Well, here are the 2 goals from the 2 corners, Gary. We'll start. Well, I'm going to rephrase that. Let's go to the last one.
That's a beautiful corner to the near post. And Morrison basically steals a march on everybody and knocks the ball in at the near post. Well done, Bennett.
Yeah, those are hard, Gary. You got a whole bunch of people in there, legs just kind of kicking everywhere.
Going back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, it was like a stealth goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He just kind of sneaked in there. It was like he popped up from nowhere. Yeah, I mean, poor Gavin Haight, that definitely looks serious. He's having a hop on one brilliantly coloured boot.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened.
I'm not sure whether he got hurt when the goal went in. Maybe one of his own players trod on his ankle. But it certainly doesn't look as though he's going to be playing any further part in this game. And let's hope it's not as serious as it currently appears to be.
(28-23) here in the first half.
This Titusville Rocket offense, it's just explosive, Luke, at the moment.
Definitely controlling the ball.
Yeah, they're really doing well. They're using the wings well, and as you pointed out, 2 crosses have caused 2 of the goals. And the self-awareness of the forwards being in the penalty area as well, in anticipation of the ball coming across, has been good to see.
And right now, you're, 9 goals in the last 2 games so far? 6 against Corey last week, and then 3 already now.
Yeah, 3 against Eisenhower. Titusville team getting some further instructions from Coach Adam down there. Coach Mike Taylor must have thought that they'd run over a black cat or something. Start the game off, gets one of his senior players ejected from the field within a minute. And after 10 minutes, his main goalkeeper has had to come off with an injury. So I believe that is Ryan Hook, who is a sophomore who's taken Gavin's place. Starts with a kick. Ball nicely picked up there. Unfortunately, Mason Degnan loses out to Jax Warner, but able tackling by Derek Geyer gets the Eisenhower Knights down the wing. Isaiah Regal leaves the ball. Thought Isaiah was going to take the throw. Headed out by Caleb Cherry. That's a nice attempted through ball, but extremely well covered by Aidan Patterson. Well, this Knights team, they're not lying down, despite the misfortune of going down early and losing the goalkeeper. They're not going to fold. Nice head on by Degnan. But the Colton's back and it's another race.
Gary,
I think it's offside this time.
I think it was Eisenhower that 5-6 years ago we were here.
We were winning 4-0, yeah.
Yes, and they came back and beat us. So
no, it was 4-0, and they had a chance to win it right at the death and to make it 5-4, but it ended in a tie. That was under the floodlights as well. I remember it well, yeah. You're right, Lou. You can never take anything for granted. Nice turn by Wilkins. Wilkins being harassed by Mellenbacher. Harassed too much by Mellenbacher, according to the referee. Bryson takes the ball down the wing and comes off Caleb Cherry. However, the referee wasn't ready for him to take the kick. And so it will be retaken. Bryson with a kick. Heading towards the Titusville penalty area. Gabe Law read it all the way, said thank you very much, and launches a long high ball to the center of the field. Where Brady Hasbrook fastens onto it. Owen Vincent trying to push the ball through to Hasbrook, but cut out. But Donaldson on the left wing, but Braden Frank puts pay to that. The other thing about Titusville's play, including that shot from Jax Warner, they've just had 4 attempts on goal, and so that's 75% success rate with 3 goals scored. Wilkins now seems to be their main playmaker. That's a rocket shot! What a rocket shot that was! Amazing goal! Wow! Well, I just
time to settle it.
Wilkins, look at that. That's almost like going for a field goal at football, isn't it? And for all you physics fans out there, that was a parabolic curve on that shot. What a goal! Well, I just said, Luke, that you shouldn't take anything for granted. And Bryson Wilkins has just shown us why. And here they go again. Isaiah Regal trying to make some headway down the left wing, but that was cut out. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, the goalkeeper and the defence really got into a mix-up there and nearly paid for it with a 4th goal. But fortunately for them, the ball went wide. Well, quite halfway through this game yet, Luke, and we've seen 4 excellently taken goals. All different types. We've seen headers, tap-ins, a monster rocket shot from the Knights to beat the Rockets.
When you go back to that, that's, patience. He had time to set the ball.
I tell you, I wish I could have scored a goal like that. If there were style points for goals, I think the teams would be equal now. I mean, it wasn't like Gabe Law in the Titusville goal was in the wrong position for the shot. He was at the back post, but it had such pace and accuracy on it that he just flew past him. Mellenbacher on the right wing now. Knocks the ball in, but doesn't really get a good connection on the ball. And Derek Gaia is going to take the goal kick. This is such an enjoyable game, Luke. There's a foul throw for you. It has to be one smooth motion, not a stop-go motion. There's an up and under from Rio. Logan Doherty battling away with Evan Mellenbacher. It's quite a contest between those two young men. Logan comes off best that time, and yet one more goal kick for the Eisenhower Knights. Looks like Witowski and Quinton Atkins are getting ready to come on. That's a beautiful through ball. That was a nice ball by Sam Orton, trying to send Brady Hasbrook through. But Brady strayed a little bit offside. Well, can't have a little bit offside, can you? It's either offside or not. I should have said he strayed offside. Correct vernacular. I see, when you see Logan Doherty run, he certainly looks as though he means it. Ryan Hook picks the ball up, launches a nice ball, and it's launched back by Cartney. Hasbrook was pushed. It really would not surprise me to see Cartney hit this. But no, is it Jax who's going to take it? Well, that was Donaldson. I believe his brother was a kicker for the football team, wasn't he?
Well, that was close.
You know, I watched these boys hit this ball, and you know, they've got such power in what seem like some small bodies at times. Nice header. Chase on. Cherry taking no chances. Braden Frank. Oh, sorry, not Braden Frank. That's Reva Cordial leaves the ball to number 16, Isaiah Regal. Isaiah now in the left wing, but ball runs out of play. Caleb Cherry launches the ball up the wing, trying to find Hasbrook. Does find Hasbrook. But cut out by Mason Degnan. Since that goal, Luke, Eisenhower are playing much better.
I was going to say, it's been a physical game out there.
Yeah. Well, I think Eisenhower are trying to start to impose themselves physically, which I think, you know, when you're 3-0 down, you've got to try and do. But Galati's onside. No, he's not. I thought Tyler had come from running from an onside position. For those of you who aren't quite sure of the offside rule, when the ball is kicked up to you, there has to be 2 opposition players between the goal and yourself. Well, Tyler's definitely onside now. Who's going to get the ball first? Good goalkeeping. Good goalkeeping. Ryan Hook didn't panic there. Tyler Gallant was bearing down on him, but he stood his ground. He was quietly confident that he was going to get that ball, and indeed he was correct. Which shows you what I know, because I thought Tyler was going to get there first.
Yeah, we know you don't know, but we just... it's best when you figure it out.
Maybe I will one of these days. Another good high ball into the penalty area, Eisenhower. But Eisenhower come away. It's picked up by Rumsey. And Hasbrook playing way back now. Cody with the ball. Plays a nice ball into Brady. Brady plays the ball out. Sam Orton was just battling his way through 2 people there.
Yeah, Sam's one of those players who loves doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like movable object through through poor opposition players who were standing in front of him. Wilkins now. Tries to play the ball out to the right wing, but Kobe Rumsey takes care of business.
Yeah, you spoke of Hasbrook playing back. He covers a lot of territory.
He does. He does cover a lot. Well, I think you were talking about players before who can play in versatile positions. Mm-hmm. You know, and Brady seems to be one of these kids who thinks about the game. Mm-hmm. You know, he kind of analyzes what's happening and tries to position himself in the best position he can to affect the game.
Exactly.
And there he goes, affecting the game now. Plays a nice ball through to Jax Warner. Jax is harassed by Easton Fitzgerald. And Easton leaves 2 Rocket players on the deck. Morrison plays a nice through ball to Jax, but Ryan Hook, who's shown some confidence in that Eisenhower goal since he came on to replace the injured Gavin Haight. That's a nice head on. Titusville trying to play the ball up in a hurry right now.
I like their passing, Gary.
Yeah, it's good. That's unlucky.
Kind of spreading it around, moving it up, but maybe passing it back if they have to.
Yeah, not panicking. I mean, that's the key, isn't it?
I think that's where they have the advantage over Eisenhower.
Just that patience in their passing.
Yeah. Cartney launches a ball to Mellenbacher. And like I say, Logan Docherty comes across. I tell you what, I would not like to be in front of Logan Docherty when he's coming charging towards you. Like I say, he seems to run as though he really means it. You bet not get in the way. Connor Briggs over there fighting with referee seems to have been unhappy with something. Well, we're waiting for a throw in near the corner flag. Referee's getting himself situated, and off we go again. 11 minutes to go. Rockets 3, Knights 1. And since that Eisenhower goal, it's been a much more even contest after that 3-goal blitz within the first 15 minutes from Titusville. Docherty trying to send Reaver away. Logan with a throw to Mason Degman. Mason tries to send the ball forward, but it's intercepted by Ian Cartney. Nice turn by Ian. Sends a beautiful through ball to Jax Warner. Jax is going to shoot. Excellent defensive covering there by the Eisenhower defense, who seem to have really picked up their game in the last 15 minutes or so. Ball the place. What a scramble. Well, that ball could have gone anywhere. Nine minutes left in this half. I can see some black clouds slowly rolling in, Luke.
Well, I've been looking at the radar. We might have some time to fill.
Well, another dangerous Titusville corner about to be taken. Oh, I blow my nose. It's another beauty. Good punch. I've been rather impressed by Hook in the Eisenhower goal since he took the field. Trying to send the ball. Cartney trying to send the ball forward. Cherry takes a swing, misses, but heads the ball out of play. Isaiah throws it in. I know, last a foul throw's called. Titusville making ground with each progressive throw in. But Logan Doherty is now going to take one for the Knights. Oof. Derek Geyer took a hit there. Do you think Bryson's going to try a shot from here, Luke? After he tries to send the ball forward inside his little penalty area. Breaks, but Gabe Law takes care of business in the Titusville goal. Hasbrook trying to bustle his way through. But stopped by number 8, Connor Briggs. Like I say, this Eisenhower defense has really stepped up their game after that early Titusville onslaught. Brady Hasbrook takes a break. Tyler Gallant comes back on. I'm sure the coach has been telling Tyler, what's going wrong? You haven't scored in the last 10 minutes. High one though. Mellenbacher on the right wing. Doherty comes across. Sam Orton goes in. Sam and Logan kind of two big bodies crashing into each other. Warner with some lovely footwork. Warner gets a shot in and doesn't quite get the angle and goes the wrong side of the post. But that was some nice footwork we saw there from Jax Warner, tricking his way past sending defender one way then the other so he could make room for a shot. Cherry launches the ball, but that's stopped by Mason Degman. Mason trying to send Bryson away. Good header to the middle by Evan Mellenbacher. Ball goes through, but Rio takes care of business.
Nice play.
Passes the ball out to Kobe Rumsey. Kobe knocks the ball inside to Bennett. And away comes Tylan up. Well, called a foul there, but I think the referee could have played advantage because Tyler Gallant was galloping off. Donaldson going to launch one. Hits Gallant, but ball comes back out, only as far as Cartney. Cherry to Mellenbacher. Oh. Evan took his eye off the ball and the ball decided to run away from Evan. It happens. Mason Degman trying to send the ball down the line, but Cherry takes care of business. And the wind is starting to whip up as we approach half time with 3:47 on the clock. Tell you what, Luke, those clouds look like a scene from Independence Day, don't they?
Well, this is, if you, I'll show you what we're looking at here, yeah. Right there.
Wow. Let's hope we get to finish this game.
I think the problem that we're going to encounter here, I mean, look at this right here. This is what we're right up against.
Well, Titusville are up against it right now. I think there's a shot coming in. Shot is coming in, but insufficient power from Mason there, and he picks up the ball easily. Evan Mellenback. Oh, haven't thought it was a Titusville throw, but it's given the other way. Isaiah Regal throws the ball, but I think we're going to need those floodlights on soon.
I was thinking the same thing. There's lightning, and there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised somebody didn't see that.
2 minutes to go. 3-1 to the Rockets. Confident goalkeeping there by Ryan. Sends the ball forward. Good clearance by Gabe. But back come the Knights.
I'm actually surprised somebody isn't coming over to let the officials know that there was lightning.
Yeah.
Which is good that they're focused on the game.
Yeah.
But,
well, speaking of focused on, I tell you what, Easton Fitzgerald has done some sterling defensive work for the Eisenhower Knights. He's really been marshalling that defense and putting in some tremendous tackles. I think early on he made a goal-saving tackle by diving at the feet of Tyler Gallant.
I think that.
Well, seconds are ticking down.
Yeah, they're going to stop it right now, perhaps.
Let the clock run out.
I think they're going to let the clock run out. Well, we can hear thunder in the background, Luke. Well, last chance for a goal for the Knights with a corner. 20 seconds to go. Less. Ball comes over. Nice corner. Evaded everybody. And cleared by Evan Mellenbacker. And I think that'll be it. It certainly is it. With the weather looking ominous at halftime. Titusville Rockets 3, Eisenhower Knights 1.
Well, we'll come back and talk about this first half of play and the impactful storm that's heading our way. That's all coming up as our coverage continues. 3-1 here at the half.
Our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
Somebody say pinch?
Pinch,
pinch.
We mean we just bought this.
Yeah, we just bought a new house. Why are there crabs?
Oh, don't call for pinches. Call for protection.
Hit it.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent is ready to help you choose the right coverage for your new house and your car.
All right, which way to the sea?
We're in Ohio.
So is that close or?
No.
You got a pool?
No.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fat Chad's is Titusville's premier dining destination. Come hungry and enjoy these menu favorites: T-bone steak, homemade meatloaf dinner, or soft shell crab tacos. Dive into fresh pasta entrees like shrimp and scallop pasta, or our signature Asiago chicken. And don't miss our famous burgers and fish sandwiches, all served with fresh cut fries. Fridays mean prime rib specials. Enjoy wild game Saturdays. And on Sundays, it's our all-you-can-eat wing buffet. For good food and good times, it's Fat Chad's Brewing in Titusville.
I'm Ben Leach, 2008 Titusville Rocket graduate and Republican nominee for Magisterial District Judge, reminding you to get out and vote Tuesday, November 4th. As a strong leader on and off the field, I've carried the discipline I learned in my youth into the workplace and throughout my career in the justice system. It is my mission to uphold the integrity of the office and to be fair, impartial, and firm in my decision-making on the bench as your next magisterial district judge.
Go Rockets! Go Daddy!
I'm Ben Leach, and I approve this message.
Thinking about switching to 5G home internet? Think again. When their networks get busy, calling and texting wins, and your home internet pays the price. Stick with Armstrong to get more data, more speed, and internet whenever you need it. Armstrong, keeping you connected.
And welcome to the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones halftime show. Well, we're going to have an extended halftime for you as there is lightning in the area, so it'll be at least 30 minutes from each lightning strike, so we'll be planted here for a little bit. Gary ran down just to see about that yellow card given 45 seconds at the beginning of the game. And, well, we got Steve Johnson with us. Steve, your thoughts on this first half of play?
Titusville definitely controlled the ball. Eisenhower picked up the pace a little bit towards the end of that first half, but I think that Titusville had control of the ball. They were moving to the ball quicker. So they were definitely had the advantage.
We were talking about passing, and we both thought Titusville did a real nice job spreading the ball around. You're not seeing groups of players kind of doing that wave situation, but just either advancing the ball left, right, front, back. Just good ball movement all around.
Yeah, they're taking their time. They know where the ball's going to go, who they're passing it to. Again, that's part of the control, and yes, for sure.
On Eisenhower's side, obviously they were able to get a goal, and it was a great kick. And we've got some time, so we'll go through and break down each goal scored here tonight. But just your thoughts on Eisenhower. Certainly they're not giving up, and they have the capability of coming back. They've got some good talent on their team. They just got to get some things put together.
Yeah, they're definitely not out. Even though the score is a little lopsided, they're definitely not out of it.
We are in a 30-minute weather delay. Please return to your cars at this time. Thank you.
Yeah, Eisenhower's definitely still in the game, and they, as mentioned, they picked up the pace going into the second half of the first half and moving to the ball.
We don't talk a lot about that aspect of it, Gary. There's two halves in soccer, but it almost feels like four quarters in a way, where you have halfway through the first half and halfway through the second half.
Yeah, just interrupting the conversation, I found out why that Mason Degman was told to get off the field within the first minute. Apparently he was hot, so he took his shin guards out and forgot to put them back on. So a wardrobe malfunction was the cause of the player leaving the field.
Okay, well that's unusual.
Yeah. and that was considered a yellow card?
Well, it's a safety issue, really. Okay. And the goalkeeper Gavin Hart, he apparently twisted his ankle, but he's not too bad. So that's good. But really, that half was like two quarters, wasn't it? I mean, the first quarter, if you like, Titusville absolutely dominated, went 3 goals up and looked to be cruising in that game. And then a literal bolt from the blue by Bryson Wilkins, with just a magnificent shot from the right side of the area.
We are in a 30-minute weather delay. At this time, please return to your vehicles.
So, he was on the right-hand side, far side of the field, from about the 40-yard line, and just sent in an absolute wonder shot, which sailed over the head of goalkeeper Gabe Law. Even the best keeper in the country couldn't save that one. But from then on, it was a much more even contest, and like I said, I was talking to Coach Mike Taylor before the game started for Eisenhower, and he said that they tend to be a second half team. So if we get a second half.
Well, we got some time to talk about that because obviously Titusville is going to go and talk about what went right in the first half and what they need to do here in the second half. I'm sure that's part of the conversation, even though they played them. Talking with Coach prior to the start of this game, this is a team you don't take lightly, and this is a team that could easily come back. So what are they going to do in the second half to make some adjustments?
Well, I think we could see that they made some adjustments in the first half, where their defensive intensity certainly increased. And in number 7, Easton Fitzgerald, he's. I was talking to the coach earlier. He's such a good recovery player. We saw that a few times where a couple of Titusville players, Jax Warner one time, I think Brady and also Tyler, were basically through, and he managed to basically come around and make recovery tackles. And Coach Mike Taylor was saying, because of the way he plays, they can play a much higher line. So I expect them in the second half to be pushing more forwards up against the Titusville defense and trying to stretch our defense a little bit more. And I think they will be, well, they have to be, because they're 2 goals behind, a little bit more offensive-minded than certainly they were at the start of this game.
I think they're going to have to be a little more accurate in their passing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that a lot of the passes, especially when they got into our half, some of the through balls they were pushing through were being cut out quite easily by the Titusville defenders. As for Titusville, basically go back to what you were doing at the start of the game. They seem to get away from that a little bit. We saw the first goal, which is a lovely cross and a beautiful header. The second goal was a nice diagonal through ball to Tyler Gallant on the left side of the penalty area, who managed to slot the ball in with his left foot. And then the third goal, we had Bennett Morrison sneaking in on the post. But later on, when Eisenhower got more back into the goal, into the game, we started playing these high, long balls, asking for the forwards to chase rather than trying to play through the defense like we were at the start of the game. So I think we really need to go back to much more accurate passing in the Eisenhower Knight area.
Well, we're going to go. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and we'll kind of break down each of the goals scored today. But before we do that, I just want to let you know that this Friday night, Rocket football returns to Carter Field, and after 3 weeks on the road, it's going to be great to be home. The band's going to be here. It's homecoming. Nobody does homecoming like Titusville. And here's your court, and one of these young ladies will be crowned this Friday night. You have Rebecca Cole, Marley Griffin, Hayden Nichols, Addison Burley, Marissa Warner, and Samantha Proper. Yes, there you go. But yeah, a lot of great athletes and just talented young ladies. So that's this Friday night here at Carter Field. All right, the Lightning continues here, and we will continue right after this. It is the Larry's Auto Service Edward Jones Halftime Show.
Looking for expert orthopedic care? Dr. Charlie Gates, a trusted name at Titusville Area Hospital, can help you regain mobility and a better quality of life. With years of experience and a passion for personalized care, Dr. Gates specializes in treating a wide range of orthopedic conditions. Whether it's joint pain, sports injuries, or orthopedic surgery, trust Dr. Charlie Gates at Titusville Area Hospital for your orthopedic care. Call 814-827-9770 today to schedule your appointment.
Whether you want to go and lead in your craft in the trades, whether you want to go